Dead body. Another dead body. So that's Bucha, Bucha, Bucha. They said nearly 300 people were killed in Bucha. And so we just saw at least 10 of them, right? At least 10 dead bodies. The town's mayor said that they buried at least 300 people in a mass grave in the Ukrainian town of, I don't know, Bucha. I should look at the how to pronounce it. Let's take a look at the how to pronounce it. In about 10 seconds, I'll be able to. Bucha. All right. So in Bucha, Ukraine, there's been a massacre. Russian forces have been trying to seize the Kyiv since February 24th. They saw 20 bodies of civilian clothes laying on a single street in, was it Bucha? Is that what he said? Bucha. So in Bucha, you have Bucha massacre. 300 people have been killed in Bucha. The death toll has been high on both sides, prompting the use of mass graves. Fedorik said the streets are littered with corpses. Mayor Anatoly Fedorik. So the mayor of Bucha is saying there's, civilian killings, over, about 300 bodies. The BBC's Jeremy Bowen reports from Bucha and Hostomel. His report contains some distressing images. I guarantee you there's so many cities and towns we're not even goddamn checking. Who's checking all these cities and towns? You would think the Ukrainian government and the Western media would have every, media, goddamn Facebook live stream going on in every city, every town in goddamn Ukraine. So, yeah, there you go. Apparently there's a massacre in Bucha. Let's see what Google News is saying. Let's see what Twitter is saying. Aaron Mate is very skeptical. He's like, I don't know. Seems like bullshit. So he's already questioning it, but, let's question it, right? The minimal of evidentiary standards is necessary. So when it comes to Bucha massacre, let's see what we got. Russian retreat exposes dead bodies in Bucha. Russian forces left Bucha, mined cities, buildings, and infrastructure. Dozens of dead civilians found on the street in Bucha as Russian forces retreat. That's the Independent. The Guardian says Ukrainian children used as human shields near Kyiv, say witness reports. Missiles hit Ukraine's Odessa region and there are casualties. Ukraine says whole Kyiv region recaptured as Russian forces retreat. The Times of Israel, 5 hours ago, almost 300 people buried in mass grave in Bucha outside Kyiv, Mayor region world. Al-Ram Online, 6 hours ago, Ukraine-Russia war, Kyiv news and latest. New York Times, 9 minutes ago, That's Google News. Here we have the bodies, and it looks like, they drove by it, right? So anybody could just say, well, those, videos, all they did was just drive by it. They got some pictures here on Twitter. Seems like it might be the same bodies, but they're crystal clear, and they're just lying there. And they said it looks like they were shot in the head, so they had their hands tied behind their back, and then just shot and I guess thrown off to the side. Ukrainian civilians killed by headshots, Russians from the back of the head. The Bucha massacre is fucking sick as fuck. This is war crimes. We need to arrest these fucking rat bastards. These are motherfucking mass fucking murderers. These are Jeffrey Dahmers killing one nation state, killing another nation state. And Ukraine has a right to defend themselves, and everybody in the world has a right to defend. It's evident today that only neo-Nazis in Ukraine wear Russian army uniforms. Yeah, that is some sick Nazi shit. As Russian positions are overrun, the extent of Putin's plans to suppress the Ukrainian people will show up as the Ukrainian bodies on his FSB kill list. The only sanction that Russia really can't get around would be natural gas to Europe after seeing the atrocities in Bucha. We don't know how Olaf Scholz can continue to fund this war. 280 people killed by Russian invaders have already found in Bucha since the Ukrainian army retook control of the city near Kyiv. Anatoly Fedorik told AFP. You got the cold dead hand there. That hand is cold and dead. So those bodies are real. They're in Ukraine. It's a war fucking measure. This is as they're withdrawing. So they're kind of like, kill all the prisoners since they can't take them with them. This is why they should lose the fucking war, because of this fucking bullshit. One more. Hundreds of bodies, people slaughtered by Russians. Bucha massacre. In a mass grave, and in the sewer, bodies of the head of the village of Matizin. Olga Sakhinko, her husband and son, who went missing on March 23rd, were found all reportedly tortured. Tortured. God damn. The fuck did you do, Russia? The fuck did you do?